Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Noire, here where a couple of women have taken a bit of a nosedive off a cliff, ended up underneath an advertisement board, and we're going to have to go deal with the consequences of that. I don't believe anyone's dead, but in the cutscene we saw last time, someone definitely looked like they were trying to kill them, so we'll have to give this a go. Well, there's a cool-looking billboard. I think up there is the other one. We will drive up there, I think, because we'll probably just need the car for other things anyway, so that's fine. It's not going to be a long drive, and we'll get Bukowski to drive us up there as normal anyway. If only because Bukowski won't cause any damage to the city infrastructure, whereas I most certainly will. They were quite lucky to hit the billboard and not go straight off into the street below.
This looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passenger's a Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Okay, we've got two people to interview, June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Why do we need the coroner? I don't think there's anyone who's dead. Real question is, how do we get down there? No, I guess we can't just throw Phelps off the edge. That wouldn't be the right thing to do, I would say. How do we get down there? Probably down via this path. That would make sense. We'll start down here, then see what else we have after that. I don't know why the coroner is here.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Something in the trunk. Okay, let's start over here first. That's our license plate, I would presume. Let's just make sure we're not actually missing anything with that. Make sure we're not missing anything on the back or anything similar. Seems not. Okay, what do we have? Ooh. A pair of ladies' underwear.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them? They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ooh, that isn't very pleasant at all. Right.
She's a long way from home.
She's this kid's a runaway just from kind of breezing through that letter. Looks like she ran away from home. That's that. Anything inside the car? Ooh, some blood.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
So yeah, they were... Seems like they were doped. No? Okay, let's just show us the blood again. Let's have a chat with the coroner.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Interesting. So this was used to kind of make the car...
How does someone manage to tip their ride straight off a cliff? If the driver's in a fit state, we should ask.
Yes, that's probably the next port of call. So the prop was used to kind of accelerate them, which suggests that they were doped or drunk or not really with it. Who do we want to speak to first? Can speak to her. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything by the actual cliff itself. I don't think I am. Okay, let's go speak to you,
Mr. McAfee.
McAfee.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious.
Phelps is all about the serious.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of
You?
Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of
Oh,
this.
Paul Bukowski. Let's start with the doping allegation.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Oh, you're doing a weird... Oh, you're doing a weird face.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady.
She's a bit of a flirt.
And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Mark Bishop, that's something we're going to need to find out more about. Actually, let's ask more about Mark
You mentioned
Bishop.
Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
No, that's a matter. That's a matter for the police. Oh, she's not doing her weird smile like she did last time. Truth?
It's not going to go that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
She was. I thought she was looking quite sincere there, but I guess not. Let's talk about the head.
Found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Oh, you're being suspicious there. Doubt.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff.
That's a fair point.
Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
I can't fault her for that. The talent doesn't normally look after the props.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
I'm sure there's more you can say than that. Doubt again?
How
Oh,
old is Jessica, Mrs. Ballard?
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
oh, I don't like you.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of it.
I think probably in order to have got that last question right, we might have needed to do something with the women's underwear. I'm guessing that's something which we might have needed to do.
You can drive.
Let's go to
Where are we going?
the receiving hospital next. We still don't know where Mark Bishop is kind of set up yet. I'll have to see.
The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
So this girl is quite young. There's clearly something a bit more going on here, which is probably not very pleasant, but we'll have to see. But here we are, Central Police Station. That's interesting. The hospital's right next door. Oh, here we go. Let's go speak to the lady at the front desk, I would presume.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
That's remarkably convenient.
Hold me here. No, I don't need to be manhandled by a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Serves you right, June Ballard. Okay, let's speak to the lady.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little. My head still feels swimmy.
I just want to make sure I'm not seeing anything in the room. Head trauma. Soft tissue damage sustained in car. Damage, residual traces of raw hydrated bloodstream. Oh. Oh, that's not very pleasant. Anything else? External bruising to genitals and other evidence of criminal abuse. That's unfortunate. This is going to be a tough one to deal with, I think.
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking
Nothing
at me and not
significant.
saying anything.
I'm sorry.
Hello, Jessica?
I didn't mean to upset
My name
you.
is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Let's start with the parents because we know that she's run away.
You need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
But that's a lie, isn't it? Because we know that there's the letter from the mother here. Letter signed Camille Hamilton asking Justice to come home. Yeah. It's a lie, I'm sorry.
You're lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
But we have the letter from the mother.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica.
Exactly, you don't
have your parents' permission
you're a runaway.
to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint.
Oh.
I think I must have passed out.
Well, you were given a drug to... your drink was drugged, essentially. Let's go for the crash incident report.
Remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Okay, well, something happened yesterday. But I don't know what we're going to use here because I don't really want to, try... There's this. Do we use the underwear? She's clearly looking uncomfortable, but she's also just a kid who's been through a lot. She could be telling the truth and be uncomfortable. She could be just not giving us the whole truth, or she could be actively lying. I just can't tell. Oh, if they get rid of doubt, I'm going to have to go with lie, I think.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
You may not be lying to us, but I don't know if we can use... I guess we use the evidence of abuse?
We found your
yeah,
underwear
okay.
in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up.
I don't like June
That was
Ballard.
the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault.
Yes, it is.
It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Oh, this feels weird. Do you know anything more about Mark Bishop?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Ooh. It's really hard to read her because she might just be being a scared kid, which is entirely reasonable. And I just can't... I'm going to go with doubt, I think.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McCaffrey?
There we go.
Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Right. And evidence of criminal
I know
abuse.
what happened to Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Oh, don't put me through that, because I don't want to like intimidate her into answering. She's looking upset, but she has every reason to be upset. I have to use intuition again, I think. Oh, I'm gonna say doubt, but I still don't know if that's gonna be right.
Someone
No.
tried to kill you, Jessica.
Damn.
You get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera.
The camera? Oh.
It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm just trying to find out.
Jessica, been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
I don't know if you will get the part, though. That whole interview made me feel incredibly uncomfortable.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Okay. We'll do one of these good old training missions. That's not very subtle at all,
There she
Phelps.
goes. Come on.
I feel like we weren't really that subtle, but okay, here we go. She's in that green car up ahead. I don't want to get too close, but I don't want to get too far behind either.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Let's try not to destroy the city infrastructure at the same time if we can help it. Obviously, she actually obeys the laws of the road, whereas we just drive through red lights. We actually have to be a little bit more careful. Keep LA safe. Drive safely.
You have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Yeah. I think June Ballard may not be entirely innocent. She might be innocent of the crime that we originally went for.
Cole, better back it off.
She might be innocent of the crime we originally went to go see, but she may not be totally innocent of getting this young girl into a bad situation. So I have to see. I need to make sure not to get too close. Is she parking? There we go. She is parking. Good. Okay, the lawyer's gonna... Is the lawyer coming with her? No.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Okay, so she's... Where's she gone? She's gone into a cafe or something? We couldn't look more suspicious without... I need to make sure not to be seen. Newspaper. Sit down.
Baby?
She's calling someone.
No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you?
She's not being very subtle about it, is she? She's not being very subtle at all.
I'm going to be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
That helps. That gives us
Sure, I got the film.
That gives us an address to go find Mark Bishop. That's useful. Is she still in here, or is she... The camera's doing weird stuff. Okay, I think she's gone on her way. Let's just wait for her to leave. Now we can go to Mark Bishop's apartment.
Can you drive to this one?
Bishop's apartment, there we go.
Where exactly are we going?
Residence of Mark Bishop and spouse. We will see if he's there, and we have some pretty serious questioning for him.
What's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh, shit. You better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McAfee's wife in the first place.
It's a fair point from Bukowski.
McAfee will break a fella's legs just from looking at his problem.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Yeah. I think the kid's completely innocent.
Ballard was doing someone a favor. Why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 12.
Oh, that's where we need to go.
Westlake Park, 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Roger, KGPL. 11K en route.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park, 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL clear.
We have some... I'm guessing Mark Bishop isn't going to be here, or there's going to be like an assassination, or he's certainly going to be a bit beaten up, I think, that's for sure. This whole case has so many things like wrong and unfortunate with it. Are we going to be going into a shootout or something? I feel like we are. Okay, let's get inside in a hurry.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Right. Speak to Mrs. Bishop. See what we can find out.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
We'll have to, I think it's down here, wasn't it? 803, I think they said. Yes, the one with the gold handle. And here is Mrs. Bishop.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
There's a
We'll
lot
take
of
a quick
mess.
search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Trying to find anything in here is going to be interesting. I feel like there's going to be a lot of, like, unnecessary things to find, that's for sure. Let's start in here. Does she not wear her wedding ring?
This doesn't pertain to
No? Okay, that's not... Apparently not important. I think we're going to find a lot of junk here. This is the problem.
Incidental.
Incidental. At least Phelps kind of gives you a clue. That looks a bit more of important, though.
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
I don't even want to think about that, really. $20,000 check. That's of importance, that's for sure. That doesn't look to be of much importance. I think we're done in this room. Anything over here of interest? There's something over here because the music keeps playing. That might just be...
This isn't what
No, that's just a religious text. That's fine. We'll go to next if Bukowski would move out of the way. Silver screen props. Okay, we might need to find out more about silver screen props and who they are. What's this?
Like the old movie set downtown.
That's going to be somewhere of interest, I would imagine, that we need to go check out.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Okay, well, we're finding a few clues. I don't still know quite how they pertain to things, but it's good to find. It's good to find out about them. That's for sure.
Maybe. No.
Apparently not.
No good to me.
Okay. I don't want to miss anything because this is a complicated case and we don't want to get anything wrong. Oh, no, that's just the cup. Again, I don't think there'll be anything particularly in the kitchen per se. There's a phone there if we need one. And here we go, here's a photo of someone.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Marlon Hopgood, that's someone we're going to need to speak to as well. Just make sure we're not seeing anything here.
It doesn't appear to be.
No, there's a lot of this kind of fake, not fake stuff, but stuff which is kind of throwing up some additional concerns. Let's start with the domestic disturbance, see what else we
I
find.
think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Oh, you're doing a weird face. Do I have anything to actually say that she's lying? Like, he may not include. I think I'm going to doubt what she's saying.
June Ballard
Yes,
said
there we
she had
go,
a deal to
correct.
be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Do you know where Mark Bishop is now?
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Do I have any reason to doubt that? She seems like she's, for the most part, fairly straight shooting. She's looking and she's not really turning her head or doing that weird smile they do. So I'm gonna say truth.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him, but I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
So we need to speak to Marlon Hopgood next. We need to trace address as the prop store. $20,000.
Husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000.
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Well, we have the check.
Fine, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
But we have the check, don't we?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Okay, so we need to speak to Hopgood next. That's for clear.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Oh, you're doing a weird face. I'm gonna doubt what you're saying.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective.
I don't doubt that.
You sure you really want to know?
I really don't doubt that.
The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend.
Yeah.
Happens to a lot of girls.
I think that was my suspicion anyway.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
I don't doubt that, but it doesn't make it any less uncomfortable.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, let's go deal with these very, very uncomfortable and unpleasant men who are doing very uncomfortable deals to ensure that movies are made. Here we go.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
Yeah, but these are like B movies or C movies. I like that little jade from Phelps there. They're all actors, but none of them are good at lying. Or acting in that regard. Okay, to silver props we go.
Get out of the way. You can drive.
He sounded like he was in an echo chamber back there. Oh, you got some nice flowers there, sir. Take them home for your wife.
Knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in.
Yeah.
The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
Also not a bad thought, to be honest. She did seem quite aware of what was going on, although I don't think she's in on it, but she's aware of how Hollywood works, and at this time these kind of deals were made, and it's really unfortunate. But here we are, silver screen props. Why do I feel like we're going to have some issues here? Here we go.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Right, Marlon Hopgood, I'm already not impressed with you because of what we've heard. I really don't want to discover something here which is going to be uncomfortable. But I think I will because of this whole case and what it's kind of thrown up so far. We'll have to see.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm going to take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
I like Bukowski. Bukowski's a good egg. Right. Ooh, it's another shrunken head. I don't know if it's of any use to us, though. Doesn't seem to be. There's something here. Oh, are these the pills that Jessica Hamilton was given? Potentially.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong
Yeah.
with
Chlorohydrate. One Hopgood, I'm not best impressed with you. At all. I like the Zulu shields though, that's cool. There's a camera. What? Oh, is there a camera behind that mirror? There is a camera behind that mirror.
the lights, Hopgood?
Why would I want to do that?
Turn them off.
Humor him.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
With a camera. Oh, Marlon Hopgood, I'm so ready to...
Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Yeah. Marlon Hopgood, you are...
You couldn't fit a rat through there.
What do you mean, Bukowski? I'm already here. No, that's just the... This is just a toilet. Let's find another way around. Is there a side door somewhere? That looks like a fake wall to me. Yep, there we go. I think Phelps finds this very uncomfortable as well. It's just a beer bottle, it's probably not necessary. But I think Phelps, Bukowski, everyone finds this uncomfortable. Oh, Marlon Hopgood, we have so many things to talk about. Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton. It's going to be a recording.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Yeah. Although I imagine that's going to be very uncomfortable footage, should we see it. That's just alcohol of some kind. Lots of photos of ladies, either suspecting or unsuspecting. Oh, really? Really, Hopgood? You got a two-way mirror into the toilet as well. Come on, man. It's not right. That bucket needs to stop rolling around. Let's move it out of the way. Okay, let's go speak to Mr. Hopgood. You've got a lot to answer for, buddy.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop was doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
But we've got the empty film canister, which has got, you know, Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton. Oh, I don't know actually. He's looking suspicious. I'm going to remove an answer. Okay, I'm going to say he's lying.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
We'll use the canister, I think. That's the best chance we have.
I have a drugged up 15-year-old girl, and you have chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something, or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here.
Thank you, Phelps.
A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
Yes, you are. You run the place.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
I just want to make... The check is... I don't know if we use the check or not. Bishop and Hopgood. I've no suggestion to... I'm going to go for doubt, I think.
Ballard was out,
No.
then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay.
Oh, I don't like
None
you.
of them will press charges.
I don't like you at all.
Help me out.
Why did Bishop want to kill those girls? There must be something more to this place.
So we're missing something, clearly. Let's go back to the fake wall area. I'm sure we're not missing anything there. There's more of these Zulu masks, but I don't know how useful that is. What are we missing? We're clearly missing something. Okay, well we know there's a hidden kind of secret viewing area through, but what's the connection? There must be something. This is the thing we just saw before, isn't it? Oh no.
Jungle drums.
This is
Agent
new.
Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Huh. That probably is going to help us out some more. Let's go back and speak to him about this jungle set and see what happens there. Hello.
I'm at a loss.
Whereabouts the Bishop?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I don't really have any reason to doubt that.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
I don't like you, Mr. Pink Suit.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads...
Oh, I like you, Bukowski.
The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
I bloody love Bukowski. Okay.
I don't think they like your little pep talk.
No, I don't think they did.
Oh, shit. Get us out of here.
Working on it.
I need to be closer, Cole.
Let's get out of here if we can. I think
We really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
I think we've got one of them down. These mobsters are proving interesting. There we go.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
We need to ram them off the road, really. Oh, that's one down, but I think we might have killed a civilian in the process.
Lose those fools, Phelps.
Working on it. Oi! No machine guns, please. Someone still alive? Someone's still alive.
We're sitting ducks here.
There we go. Let's just get out of here. He's on foot. He shouldn't be able to follow us. Oh boy.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Right.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, but...
That's for sure.
If they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's
I
our
agree.
job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Here we are. I reckon we're going to have some more issues yet, though. This looks like somewhere where we can have a big old shootout. It's a cool set, though. Very run down, to be honest. I don't know how they can use it for a film, but I guess if it's a B or a C movie, then, you know. What can you
There's
do?
a slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Let's go.
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
It's always me that has to chase him, not Bukowski or anyone else. Come here, lad. We don't have our gun, but I suppose we're not trying to kill him, so... Come on, we need to catch him. But we're running the same speed, so it's not like we can catch up to him. Hopefully we don't have any more friends turn up while we're trying to catch up to him. Something tells me I might do, though.
It's us or McAfee's boys, your choice.
Come back here, sir.
I didn't do anything.
Oh. The whole set is falling apart. This is quite the chase scene, my word. Please don't... Stop kicking me in the face, I'm trying to help you. No one else... Everyone else wants you dead. I don't know which way he went. Oh, he went this way. Come on. Ah, it's definitely gonna... And... Come on. Before everything falls apart, we need to catch up to him. I'm gonna go this way, otherwise it's gonna fall apart. I don't know where Phelps is jumping, but that's okay. I think we're catching up to him slowly. It begs the question, how on earth are we gonna get down? But we'll have to see. There we go. We got our
Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted
kind of wish we got our gun out earlier, but you know, hey.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Yeah, there are the goons. I hope we can.
You stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Hopefully Bukowski's okay. Okay, we got ourselves a shootout.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
I'm aware. You shouldn't have run, then we would have been okay. Let's take cover. Okay, you're dealt with. Let's go. Luckily, we never seem to run out of ammo.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
I know.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake.
Okay, wonderful. Oh, we could have shot the barrels.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Is that gonna work? Oh, we could have picked up a better gun. We could have picked up a better weapon, never mind.
Electric chair.
Okay, you're dealt with. Excellent. Let's move forward. Oh god, can we... I don't know if we can even hit them from there. Oh. Let's not die if we can help it. Oh, I need to pick up a better gun. Run, 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 run. Pick up the better weapon, Cole. We're going to need it. An actual rifle now, that'll be useful. Let's go around the other side. Okay, so one of them dealt with. I think Bukowski is actually helping us out. I can see his his blue tag here. He's just further down. Deal with you. Let's get around the corner, please, Phelps, before we get shot. Some barrels up there. We'll just wait for the right moment. There we go. You're dealt with. It's alright, I'll get you out of here safe so we can kill you.
There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Let's go. This is a big old case, blimey. Down we go. Let's keep the rifle with us. It's probably quicker just to slide down, actually. I'm surprised we can do that while still holding onto the gun, to be honest.
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Let's go. Oh my god, that's a big old group of enemies. Don't you dare kill Bukowski.
Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them quickly.
What barrels? Get down, get down. Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. That should do it. And boom, they're all dead. Good grief. Let's go. This is a big old shootout. Much bigger than some of the other ones we've had. I thought we didn't kill everyone, sadly. Okay, you're dealt with. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I'm annoyed that we're having to protect this sick individual, but hey ho.
Get him to the car, I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Oh, here are the police. Good. Aha! Who's left? Let's go. Because I'm the only person who can actually get a kill, apparently. And you're dead. Oh my word, that was tough. But we managed it, that's the main thing.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. You've developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted.
Ooh, promotion.
Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Oh, I'm going to miss you, Bukowski. I'm going to have to get a new partner, and that's going to annoy me. Oh, it's you, the annoying advice detective.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work? Can I help you, detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you didn't. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
I really want to have a drink with this guy, but we may not have a choice. Ooh, the Blue Room Jazz Club. That sounds fun. It's also got to nighttime very quickly.
A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that?
He has a terrible suit.
Nice to 'em. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives.
I really don't like this advice guy.
Just through the door.
was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
Someone tells me this isn't the time.
Meet another fascist from the LAPD.
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Oh, this whole case, this whole thing has just been really, really uncomfortable. Okay, the fallen idol. Reaching the apartment earlier would have meant a chance to give McAfee's goons what for. Oh, okay, so we could have got there quicker and probably skipped a lot of issues. But there we go. We've been promoted to the homicide desk. That's going to be interesting. 6 months later, at the homicide desk. The red lipstick murder.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Okay, so we're going to have to deal with a lot more of these difficult cases now, murders, etc. But this here has been LA Noire, and more of this continue to... I can't speak today. More of this to continue very soon indeed. But thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.